David, we've been sent a copy of Railway Empire by Calypso Media to have a look at.
Wow.
Thanks, guys. Thanks very much for tossing us a
So
phone.
is this a train game?
It's a train. I saw a couple
RTS?
of screenshots and assumed it would be like Sid Meier's Railroads. Sorry, I'm not accusing you guys of ripping off it. I just wanted
One railroad game begets another.
It's different. I'm sure it's a different take on it. It looks a little less cartoony and immature to me, so...
Okay.
Anyway, the Great
We go to the Great Plains.
We're trying the campaign. We haven't really played this yet. I think David built a length of railroad before we had dinner.
Yeah, I did about 3 seconds of the game, so I know how to build rails.
This is a press copy. There's a bunch of things not in it, and we're not meant to review it yet. We just thought we'd play it for you.
We're just playing it. We're just...
No less than a week after I said, I'm not going to apply for review copies of games anymore because we can't promise them that we'll get enough views to make it worth their while.
Scotty, okay.
I mean, I never change.
Scotty.
Yeah.
It is absolutely no effort on their part to send us a key.
I know. I just it makes me feel bad.
Who don't have a clue about how this business works.
Okay.
So can we at least change our name?
What's my name?
Spooky Lincoln Train, because this game seems to deal in that kind of misery. I mean, I live in terror of the Lincoln funeral locomotive, and we've talked about this in some other train-related game that we played.
Dedicating my life to poetry.
But it's a long-standing fear of mine. At least 2 years now. I've really noticed, you know, the train coming down the track with the big, what is that shovelly-looking thing on the front, the plow, and the big funnel.
What is that plow? Is it just to like get rid of people?
I think it's for cows. They probably had a lot of different buffaloes. Look, there's one there. If he wanders onto the track, your train's ruined. So you've got to get a shovel to flick him away.
I thought it was like just to make that, you know, the tram exercise where you have to, you know, it's either going to kill 5 people or you pull a lever and it kills 1 person. Just to make that more violent, they put a big ram scoop on the...
Yeah, as they did it as a mental exercise. Yeah, make people think a little.
My name is Thomas Clark Durand.
Okay.
Exactly.
So,
he doesn't look healthy, does our boy Thomas Clark. I've got to lean over here because the microphone's in the way.
No, well, most people were zombies back then.
His voice sounds like this guy who I used to watch. He was like a religious zealot who had a theory about the international Jewry. But like, I'll play you a clip of him just so you know what I'm talking about.
The international Jew. The international Jew towers over our country.
How did that work out for him?
I haven't seen his videos lately, but he had a really good way with the camera. Oh, we sell boobs.
We sell shoes and steaks.
Yeah.
Now test the camera's zoom function.
Okay, yep.
Also rotate the camera.
Yep.
Have we decided whether or not we like in-universe characters all of a sudden saying things like, press the F key and use the scroll wheel? I mean, have we forgiven them yet, or are we still a bit against that?
No, because sometimes they're very egregious, and one of the worst offenders was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, probably.
Harry!
On PlayStation. Yeah, basically, you're jumping around a library, you have to climb up on things. It's a platforming section.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Mario 64 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Ron yells at you, to jump over here, press the X button, or something like that. It took me right out. It's like, Ron, you don't know what you're talking about.
To keep me in the experience, you can keep going. To keep me in the experience of a game, I won't accept it in the voice copy of what the narrator is saying, but if there's an on-screen instruction, I'm okay with it. I was thinking about this when I was playing Elite Dangerous. There was a tutorial, and she's giving you this spiel about, you're going to make 1 million space credits out there in this asteroid field, and I'm kind of thinking, yeah, but if you start saying P key and O and slash backspace, I'm not going to feel like I'm in a spaceship unless I have that keyboard in the cockpit with me. So we've got to...
Now the 2 stations need to be connected with tracks. To do this,
there were a whole bunch of buildings there, and I very carefully placed it so that the rail would go through a safe part of the buildings and over the road, and it just turns out I just demolished all the buildings.
You didn't!
I did! There were buildings here!
Oh!
And a road, which is now disconnected.
Am I the only one? You ever play something like SimCity or City Skylines, right? And you've got old neighborhoods, and you've really got to tune your town up. You have to change things. You've got to renovate, you've got to rebuild. But you don't want to delete the old neighborhoods?
Sorry, you're talking about The Sims?
Yeah. Or any city building game.
Yeah. City Skylines. See, I always want to get into city building games.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing that's stopping me, because you plan it all out, and then, like, if you have to put train stations in or something,
yeah,
you have to replan it all. And it's like, that's what people do in normal... You know,
in real cities, nobody's attached to old apartment blocks. Perth is so different.
Roads move around and everything like that. But I don't want to do it, because
I built this.
it takes a few seconds for all the buildings to pop back up.
Yeah.
You know?
But people live there.
I just don't like doing it.
You don't want to get rid of the old neighborhood.
Exactly.
Just people.
Because I'm getting rent money from those people.
And these are working Parents.
How does that work?
People with kids.
You know in city building games.
Families.
You know in city building games how you
Yeah.
put the residential down and then all of a sudden you start getting money?
Yeah.
Are they paying me rent? Do I own every building?
No, they're paying land rates.
Oh, they own all the houses. But that makes it
Are
even
they
worse
homeowners or
when
renters? Oh, yeah.
It makes it even worse when I demolish their homes to build a freeway or something, you know?
You're gone.
Upgrade your first
No,
train so that you can set up a rail line between your stations.
Okay, so have we linked up 2 towns yet?
We have linked up Omaha and Norfolk up here.
Okay.
It's got this thing, it's probably going to tell me... Yeah,
I thought Omaha was in Hawaii. Hang on.
No, that's Omaha Steaks.
let me check this out.
I
Hawaii.
don't need tutorials.
Hawaii, Omaha.
I need a train.
Initially, your train only exists on paper.
No, apparently not.
It's not
Well,
much use to you without a locomotive.
oh, here we go. We're going to buy our first train. Ah! Oh, God, get it back.
What? Oh, it's the ghost train.
It might as well be the broom dog in the cabinet there, steering the thing, pulling the levers.
I guess I'll buy this.
I'm terrified. How much
So I'll
money
buy this Trump.
Oh! I'll say this much for this game. It gives you a way more cash outlay at the beginning than fucking Sid Meier's Railroads ever did. I'm sick and tired. You cannot play more than 5 minutes of Sid Meier's Railroads without having to sell all the shares in your company just so you have enough money to build something. That grinds my gears. It makes me mad.
Replace locomotive. No,
Oh,
no, no.
whoa.
No, I want the locomotive that I've already
Additionally,
got.
each train needs a rail line that passes through
I heard a
all
whistle.
the stations it should stop at.
Wait, so what do we do?
Hang on, I messed up. Maybe.
Engine check. Go to the engine check.
There we go.
Look at that.
Yeah, this is my train.
What a beast. It's actually not that scary. It hasn't got the big shovel on the front.
Create train with this locomotive.
Okay. So,
Alright.
so we've just bought a new train.
Dragon. Oh, if you click fast enough, you can see him.
Oh, it's trying to hide the future tech from us, but we're getting the
we're
inside
too
scoop. Oh.
Now join your 2 stations to the rail line by selecting them one after the other. Okay.
Oh, take me to the roundhouse. Oh, it's God! He approves of our choice.
Train list. New
Okay.
train. Manage train. This one.
Alright.
Whoop.
Oh, we have to hire a crew?
Okay, so now we've got the locomotive. I don't know if I just bought 2 trains or not, because...
It's like they say, David, why buy one when you can buy 2 for twice the price?
Set up rail line. Okay, from here,
It's a setup.
Omaha to Norfolk.
That's what we want to do. Ding!
There we go. Don't go that way.
Oh, can't it just do the arrows on the railway line?
Don't go that
oh,
way.
please! This is going to mess with my obsessive compulsive, but I need the arrows to go with the track.
Now you can see the journey the train will make. If there's something to transport, the train will automatically take it.
But beware, there's illegal immigrants in the back carriage. Somebody has to chase them out. You need to hire a sheriff.
Oh, we're taking meat. Look, sent a train.
Oh, scroll down again. Look at the beautiful, wide open American countryside.
Okay.
Oh, what? How did it?
I'm stuck.
Ah. Oh, there it is. The open plains.
Yeah,
It's like we're playing Red Dead Redemption.
beautiful. Right along. Oh, there we go.
You know how many years I was playing Red Dead Redemption for, trying to get to the train before I realised the train was on the map?
Scotty.
Oh! Ah! Oh God, that's terrifying.
However, as each locomotive needs water, sand, and lubricant on its journey, you have to place a supply tower along the route.
Oh yeah. Oh, do we got any stats on how much we've got in the train? Oh shit, how do we turn it around?
We've got meat.
We're gonna build a turntable or like a...
We have 8 meat on the train, right?
Or a loop line.
8 carriages worth of meat. We're going to come in and sell all the meat.
See, that's the thing. I mean, is this game gonna... Is it gonna take baby steps? Is it gonna hold a hand and just let the train magically turn around? Or what's the, There's people there waiting for the train. Dummies, it's a goods train.
Well, I mean, all the carriages are disappearing as well, so I assume...
You know, one of my favourite songs from This Is the Police is This train don't carry no gamblers, this train.
This train...
We need to get those seersucker hats and do a cover of that shit.
Okay,
Oh, there,
so
yeah, there we go.
put a supply tower halfway through. Can't they
Very
just...
good. Your train is now travelling between Omaha and Norfolk. Oh wait, he's not English. He's not in England.
That's alright, you can do it because he's
But
not
you
talking.
can do even more. Look, there's a corn farm near Omaha. Until now, the corn has made it to the city in the conventional way, but we want to change that. Yes.
Where is our corn farm
We
near
want
Omaha?
to build
No,
a
it's
corn
out here.
monopoly in this country. We want to be the kings of corn.
Construct a rural train station in the marked location with the corn farm within its radius.
Oh, wow.
So a rural...
Signals?
Oh, just a small train station, I guess.
I think you should get all this stuff for free anyway. I'm a bit of a communist. Yeah. The people should pay.
Okay, so I put a train station here.
Okay. Oh, it's
So it's connected to the...
Okay.
It's the Evans farm. There it is.
Evans Farm. Oh, that's pretty cool. Does it just is it like a name generator thing?
I assume so.
It's building its own little world.
I mean, this is a
it's good world building.
This is a campaign, so.
Oh,
can I incline up or down?
campaign. It stuff goes right to my head. Parallel tracks. Oh, so you plan the thing and then you commit to the track and then it gets built.
Yeah. You plan the whole thing and then you go chunk and it pays for it.
I wish Sid Meier's Railroad had a functionality like that. I just make these long snaking tracks all over the country and lose all my money, and then I have to get rid of them. And you know what happens? It leaves the old rail bed there where you demolished everything. It looks disgusting.
Your second rail line should run via Omaha to Norfolk, so that the people of Norfolk can also enjoy fresh corn. Do you mean from the farm?
Wait. Second rail via Omaha to Norfolk.
To Norfolk?
Yeah, so it's going to hook up to Omaha so that they can get there and then...
That's fine, but they didn't say that.
Do we have to add like a parallel track for... I mean, it's a one-way track. It's not just figure of speech, it's a one-way track at the moment. Let's hook up to that cow house over there.
Where the cows live.
Yo!
Buy another one. It's powered by just
yeah, so do we get
the future?
Do we train personnel?
Because I can't...
Wait, are they trained personnel, or are we going to train the personnel?
No, I can't train the personnel.
It's a weird double entendre.
The
game's messing with our heads. I just want to talk about this guy you had on right before we started recording.
Norfolk Grove!
This English dude who built that TIE fighter in his backyard.
Yes.
Colin Furs, is he called?
I don't know.
I wanna complain about him. It's something so offensive about his character, because you realise that the internet entertainers seem to be held to a completely different standard than TV ones, because you got this annoying Pratt who was on Top Gear after they fired the 3 funny guys. He's the radio guy, Chris Evans. And everybody was revolted by this guy. He's like disgusted. Like, what is this creep doing on our televisions? Get him off. We're not watching this show. And they fired him within a season. But then you've got this Colin Furs guy who's virtually the same personality. Just this loud, annoying English guy. And he's being rewarded to the point where he's building TIE fighters in his backyard. And it's just kind of... It's kind of wrong.
Scotty, I think they're on completely different levels of, like, fame. So I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but what I mean is, in the 2 different mediums, instead, like... An annoying cunt like that would never make it on TV, I don't think. But on the internet, there are people bending over to please him.
Okay.
So I don't know, it's just been pissing me off.
You sound mad.
I am mad about it. Create a sidetrack. I tried with Colin Furs, now we're back to square one. So how are we doing? Have we figured out what to do?
Yes.
Sidetrack needs to be at least long enough for a fully loaded train. Well, that's like Herbie fully loaded, or what's the... okay.
Because I don't think my train's gonna go yet, because they're...
Are we allowed to use undocumented labour to get this thing built?
Sorry, you're like yelling at me.
Sorry.
Yeah, they're all undocumented.
What about the ones working on the farm? Are they local boys? Local boy.
Yeah, the Evanses.
Deception!
A local boy. Now open the construction menu and set up a signal to highlight it. Oh god, this is getting Factorio confusing.
Nothing's Factorio confusing, I'm sorry. I mean, and I speak as somebody who cannot play Factorio.
Let's put it here.
This game isn't even close to that level of pain.
Place it on the right of the direct... Wait.
What about the left?
No, shut up. Place it on the right of the direction of travel and set the signal type to directional signal. Well, that's not helping, Scotty. I'm trying to understand what the hell's going on.
I think you need to build another train track.
Change signal type.
Oh, right. Can we build a grand
Holding
railroad
shift key
station?
while selecting the... Okay, that one.
Okay.
Yes. I did it.
Grand Railroad Station.
There you go.
Oh, okay, here comes the train.
Oh, so what's that? Is it a mixed goods? I mean, are we picking what's on the trains
There's
yet?
corn. I thought, hang on.
Wait, those are passenger carriages. We can't just put corn in first-class accommodation.
Yeah, passengers, meat, and mail.
You're putting your bundles of corn on the seats.
Well, what else are I going to do? Yeah, so this is from...
It's got good music.
Okay, this is from Omaha to Norfolk.
We've got it on low so that we don't have to scream too hard, but it's good. It's good soundtrack.
Anyway. Place it on the right of the direction of travel and set the signal type to directional signal by holding the shift key when selecting the signal. Okay, hang on.
Is Norfolk's claim to fame really that they just make beer, though? I mean...
Yes. You ever been there?
Well, I don't know, I just don't know how to feel about going to a town where they only do one thing really well.
Signal mode.
You're going to diversify.
Stop signal.
Alright. Oh, that didn't work. I'd say something's busted in your signalling.
Thanks.
Oh, you got rid of the signal.
I got rid of the signals. Okay, they're waiting for clearance on the track, whatever.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, open construction mode and set up a signal at the highlighted track position. I think I might have... I think that's where they think the this bit is.
I want to grab him by his beard and say, don't ever tell me what to do again.
Don't ever talk to me or my son ever again.
That's how you quit the tutorial. Okay, so
Maybe
it's a
like
signal
this.
before the... Yeah, you want it before the junction so that they have the chance of choosing where they're going to go.
And then
Oh, this fucking game's not going to make you do it all manually, is it?
change signal.
Can you imagine?
Set the signal type to directional signal by holding the shift key when selecting the signal.
Change signal type.
The switch is between this and this.
Okay, you did it.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's not. It doesn't say anywhere on the screen that it's a direction.
Oh, so you actually don't know
Directional
what
signal.
you've set it to. You just know that you've set it.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Stop. Okay, now it's a stop signal. So
Now
now,
what's it
like
say?
this. But now it's a direction
signal.
signal.
Yeah, we did it.
Alright. Makes
So
sense.
now, what does the tutorial want us to do to
Well, it
confirm that we've done it?
wanted me to put it here,
Oh.
but I don't know what. I guess I'll just build more.
Please tell me there's a capacity to rip off the Native Americans in this somehow. Like screw them on a land deal or something?
Actually, no, I don't want that.
We don't want that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm starting a Trail of Tears right here, and it's gonna be great.
I just wanted one little one crying by the side of the railway at all the litter. Actually, no, you know what they can be? They can be represented by little eyes staring at you from all the bushes.
Omaha cannot be reached because it has to turn around. Maybe I'll turn it around.
But didn't he do that automatically before, or is it now like it's off baby mode now? We have to do it properly. Okay, so now it can be reached. Is he hardened up?
Oh no, it's because I
Oh,
put the wrong kind of signals here, maybe. So I put a signal here as well, maybe.
what
Yeah.
for? That says yes, you can go to Omaha.
Actually, I don't know. I don't
These
actually,
train drivers are retarded. They really want
I
us to
actually don't
hold
know what I'm
their-
doing.
Okay.
Norfolk cannot be reached.
Okay.
Okay, so this train can no longer go to Norfolk because I put that signal there.
Okay.
Because
We'll start getting rid of signals again. Oof. Anything that can be built can be rebuilt, David. That's the important thing to remember in a game like this.
it's
Very helpful. Yeah, let's get rid of all of our signals and start again.
okay.
God is telling us he wants a sign.
There's
there.
two different kinds of signals, Scotty.
Yeah. And we can switch.
There's stop signals and directional signals.
Yeah, well, we don't want any stop signals because
Now, if you want
it's confusing the staff.
the train to go in this direction, if you want to signal the train to go on that track when it's going this way, and then you want to signal that when it's what's this?
Build sidetracks.
No, that's useless.
Wait, what is it?
That's not what I wanted to. That's not what I was doing.
Okay. Signals.
Okay, signals. So, see, you know, it's my fault for building the sidetrack slightly too long
Oh, okay.
and confusing the game.
You confused the game.
I confused the game and myself.
In the process. It's alright. It's a learning... that's what the tutorial is for, David.
Place it on the right of the direction of travel.
You have
So
to
that
make
means
mistakes
if
before...
you're going this way, you want to put it on the right of the track, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. And then we want one there. Because he's pointing there. God has said.
Well, I don't think that's going to
He has commanded us to... It's kind of like a shifty Mormon sort of thing.
No, I'm not putting one there.
We're inventing a New Testament.
And
where you
then
wanna
I'm going to put one
Here.
here because if there's one on that side, there must be one on this. Okay.
Okay.
Go train.
Go train.
Cool tree.
Is there any...
Okay, well this one's turned around at least.
Is the game ever paused? Or... Oh,
It's not paused at the moment.
okay. Right. Oh, look at that.
Speed it up.
Godspeed. Alright. Well, this is pretty good.
How do these signals work?
This is gonna
They're
be...
free. I can put as many as I want. Hey! He moved.
You built a chain of free signals and he was like, oh, we can go ahead a bit, boss.
Got him.
Well, okay, why is he pointing there? Because...
I think that's where the tracks converged in the tutorial thing that said build a sidetrack here.
Oh.
I went slightly further.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately.
Much to our regret. So does that mean we have to change our sidetrack to conform to what the tutorial expects us to do? Because this is the kind of thing that fucks me up when I'm playing tutorials. Like, I do something slightly wrong. I try and just put my spin on something just for a second.
Well, it's not
And
like
it bugs the game out.
I don't want to put it exactly where the tutorial tells me to put it, do
No,
I?
of course. Well,
I can't even delete this one because it's been in use.
but it's by no means the most difficult tutorial in the world. That award, I think, goes to Braveheart. Would always get stuck during the trading scene screen. And
No, that's stuck. That's not.
Robert the Bruce would just say to you every 30 seconds, "Now pick up some money and give it to the."
Scotty, that's a bug. That's not a hard tutorial to beat.
Really, I always thought I was just getting it wrong. 20 years of just thinking it was me, not the game.
Yeah, no, I think that's
Good programming though.
demolish. Here we go.
Oh, the piano's getting more jaunty. I think we did it.
And then select it, turn it into
You've been selected.
the right kind of signal. Talk to me, you stupid!
Oh no! Oh, shit.
Follow Thomas Clark Durant's instructions.
Oh, we tried.
I'll play a free mode. Look at all these sheriff stars, the West.
Let's do it. Let's earn our 10. Earn our badge. Oh, you can pick 4 highlighted cities as starting city. Booty.
Are you a man or a mouse?
Whoa.
This is...
Hey, it's not. I didn't have totally clueless. These.
It doesn't matter what you...
It doesn't matter!
Doesn't really have the satisfaction of picking the Monopoly avatar, but they're pretty cool. I like them.
The Monopoly avatar? What do you mean?
Yeah, you know your little character. You're either
This
the little
time you
car
have
or
to deal
the
with 3 rivals.
wheelbarrow.
3 rivals? I didn't even have 1 rival before.
You want to achieve a high
Except for the
rating.
tutorial guy who's
I
apparently
don't
my
like-
arch nemesis.
I gotta say, I don't know how hard this game is yet, as far as economics goes, but I hate the enemies in Sid Meier's Railroads, like with a passion.
Oh, look at that! I can build all these university.
They'll build
Meat
your
industry.
towns and take all the stuff that you've worked so hard to fucking extract from Mother Earth, and it's so frustrating.
Yeah, I didn't demolish anything this time.
Okay, you left Bodhi intact. People of Bodhi are
Alright.
indebted to you.
Now, Bodhi, what does Bodhi actually do?
He has
It
20
makes-
passengers and 14 mail.
Yelling at me.
I'm not yelling.
You are.
You've got a headache.
No, I don't have a headache. You're just yelling at me.
I'm gonna give you one.
Okay, so forget the corn. We want to connect to a different city. We want to go to Sacramento.
That's where they sacrifice people.
Carson City. Build a right. Yeah, okay.
Well, that's a classic cowboy town. That's in all the cowboy movies.
Carson City.
Yep.
I don't have enough money.
Oh, so we've played free
Oh,
mode, but they don't
it's
give you enough
because-
cash.
I think it's because I went through a mountain.
We haven't invented
That'll do
tunnels
it.
yet. We can't afford to do this. It's just take your passengers out to the desert and leave them there to die.
Try again. Here we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, what's that? Is that those the Indians I was talking about? Oh, look, you've just
Way
saved
cheaper.
so much cash.
Way cheaper. Alright.
you
Assemble
think-
a new train.
Why does anybody build a tunnel these days?
One criticism of this game, I don't know what the fuck to do once I'm done with this screen. I don't click that, that's buy locomotive. I already bought the locomotive. I don't
Buy
click
another
that,
one.
that's buy locomotive.
Oh, okay.
It just takes me back to this.
Wait, well, that's one we bought already.
And to replace locomotive? No.
So, okay, so
Close.
we have that train now. Now we just
Set up the
press the train button over there and put him down.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Was
Who
that
the fuck are
Calamity
you?
Jane?
I don't know.
Little Doris Day in the corner there trying to tell us how to run our bloody railroad.
It's a little, Oh, there it goes.
Okay, so how did you put that train down? Because I missed it because you were clicking so fast.
Set up train line.
Oh, okay, good. Alright. Oh, we're on board. Wait, do it. Oh, wait, this one hasn't got a whistle? Nice.
There it is. Toggle camera position. There we go.
I'm just thinking of being really specific with my
This is cool. Look at this.
with my terrifying ghost trains. You're like, so this must be pretty scary to you, Scotty. I'm like, no, not really. Actually, this is fine. I'm actually enjoying this train.
Look at this countryside.
Somewhere out there is John Marston. Is that his name?
Mr. Marsden! Yeah,
We have rules on this ranch. Oh, but it did build a bridge.
it did.
Not as expensive as a tunnel.
Oh, look! Here they are!
Oh my god! The game gave me what I wanted. It's instant.
Sorry, I didn't see these guys. I wanted to put the train line right through them.
It isn't supposed to be a scored review, guys, but you're getting 10 out of 10. Can you please put a train through that? Build a...
We need to expand.
We're taking on America.
Oh, does this mean we're gonna die, or what?
Wait, no, it's telling us something. Put it in there. See what happens.
Hang on. I'm not putting it there. I'm gonna put it.
Oh, okay. Well, you must be able to trade with them. Maybe this game gives you the opportunity to be nicer to the Indians than the American colonists. Colonists?
Colonists.
Maybe it gives you the chance to be nicer to them than they ever were in real life.
Well,
It gives you that chance, but what
have
do you
to
do
take
with
your
that
chance.
chance? Okay,
I mean, maybe they like trains.
build it.
The track leads across Indian territory. You should compensate the locals so you don't run into any
So
problems.
can we say no to the compensation, or do we not get to build? Say no.
They won't let you build.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, I just
Whoa!
I demolished the
Oh, that's not nice.
I'd like to move somewhere else. I gave them $36,000.
Imagine.
They're going to open up a casino.
You're in your office, your railway office, looking at your plans and schematics, and your sidekick comes and grabs you by the collar and says, "You didn't have to kill them."
So I paid for them to leave.
What does that entail? You just give them a bunch of luggage and just fuck them off?
Yeah.
Out east?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Alright,
This guy's brutal. That looks like a little
Winnemucca.
jelly bean man. I like your railway layout.
It looks like Laguna Seca.
Oh, I love me some racetracks.
Build a rural train station. Yeah, I get that. Alright. If I have enough money after I compensate the locals.
Isn't everything rural? Because there's no cities, because we haven't built America yet.
Rural?
Yeah.
No, but
Rural.
rural. A rural drawer. I want to build one.
Corntown.
Well, should I get corn or
Corn is pretty
when a
lucrative.
train reaches the city, freight, mail, and passengers will be unloaded. The rising number represents transport revenue. The faster you transport express goods, the higher the revenues.
Okay.
Okay, so let's build a train station next to the corn.
Alright. Are we actually just out of interest, are we making money yet?
We will be.
No, so we haven't actually made a profit yet. No money coming in. We haven't shifted passengers. We haven't.
Oh well, the train went to Carson City,
This train.
and it's not there anymore. So it must have.
It's just a hobby train. He's shoveling coal. He's like, "Hey, what do we do, boss? Are we actually taking?
Oh, it turned around and went back. Even
Who
though
knows?
It's a full circle line. It just turned around and went back the way it came.
That's a little. No, I don't think that's unique to this game. I think most train games you play will do that.
Really?
Yeah, well, Sid Meier's right. How many times am I going to invoke the ghost of this old game? Now, okay.
Change the route of planned tracks. No, that's alright. I've already built it.
Yeah, still later.
Signals at switches.
Oh,
Aha!
we could use that tutorial again.
Stop signs prevent conflicts at switches by yielding the first train that reaches the switch.
Oh, so
The second train waits at the...
so can trains actually crash into each other in this thing, or what?
No.
Oh.
So, I don't
That would be so great. I want full physics modelled collisions with each other.
let's buy another train, I guess.
Can we at least name them?
Nope.
Oh.
Green Farm.
Then we go to Bodie. Do they want corn? They make beer. Unless they're making corn beer, they're not going to want it. I think we should go to Carson City.
I can't click on it though.
Oh, so it's not an option. Well, maybe it's because they don't have demand for corn. See, look, you've got to go to a place that has a little corn picture.
No, that means they're selling beer.
Oh. But I think their demand should also count for something.
Everyone...
You hear those trumpets?
Mexicans, where do they come from?
Don't tell me we're going to have to compensate that as well.
I can't even put this anyway.
The bleeding is dry.
Okay, so... set up
JD.
rail line.
Okay.
Go from Green Farm to...
Nope, not even a chance.
Never mind. Let's start at Bodie.
Very close.
Go to Green Farm.
Isn't it not letting you?
Station cannot be reached. Okay, so
So you
these
put up
signals.
these signals, and they're telling the train drivers they can't go down there, and they're
So
obeying the rules.
now we build over here. We go.
We're out of money, so we've only got 28 grand left.
It's fine. I got enough. I still got
Shit.
time.
Here he comes. David's going to stretch his buck as far as he can. Oh, we're almost there! You're going to run out of money!
Oh no. How do I do this incline?
Oh, I don't know.
Surely you can go up and down.
Oh, you mean like control the altitude of the track? I don't think so.
Well, it keeps saying incline, so
Oh, it's probably
it's just telling me.
yeah. I think it's trying to avoid the awkwardness of you having a track that the train can't actually go up.
Okay, so
because it's too steep.
my trains aren't running while I'm sitting here looking at the planning thing. So maybe this guy will give me enough money to
Oh, okay.
look at
Look, we're
this.
selling all these barrels of
beer.
beer.
I thought it was oil or something. Shit.
So-
Oil it makes the big bucks.
Are you going to fund all of the alcoholism programs in Carson
I
City
actually have enough
for the people that you're ruining their life?
Carson City was a
The whole place is a drunk tank, and you're just feeding them beer.
pig hole before I got there.
Yeah, but you made it worse.
You can't make Carson City worse.
Oh no. Is David denigrating another town? So is this a figure of 8 track? Jesus, this is going to be a death trap. You're going to have trains coming through Bodhi.
I should hope that this train starts going around that way.
And I like how we're in the shitty desert. We look over those hills, over the beautiful Rocky Mountains, or whatever, whatever this is. We have these lush, verdant plains,
over here,
emerald grass,
pears and apples,
spearing off into an azure sea.
Sacramento,
the beautiful Pacific, out west.
Green,
and you building out here?
Green farm to Carson City. No.
In hard luck.
Add locomotive. I've already got 2 locomotives. I have 2 trains. My locomotive is on that one, even though this one is the one that I actually want on.
Oh. Indian
resettled the Indians.
Wait, was that a news article saying what you had done, or an in-game event?
Alright, this one.
You're just setting yourself up for failure. In 150 years, they're going to say we want our land back, and then you're going to have to fucking give it back to them.
This one.
I just see massive potential here for us to satisfy everybody in the economy. We can make corn beer.
And this one. Bodhi to Carson City.
We could sell corn in beer glasses.
Alrighty.
Have you managed to trick the game yet? We've cracked it. We're unlocking full potential of Bitcoin.
Nothing is unloaded at rural train stations.
Ah, the only activity is loading the goods produced there. Yeah, okay.
Well, maybe I don't want the first train line to go there then. Is it this one? Maybe I don't want it to go there.
Well, no. I mean, if he's not picking up goods.
Right. That'll be the express from Carson City to Bodhi.
The express, huh? What's he carrying? More beer? What for? Nothing helps. I'm a... What's he saying?
I'm,
disgraced. Publicly humiliated.
Why,
it's more than I can bear. More beer?
What for? Nothing helps.
I'm disgraced.
No!
Ah, God, we've got another loop again. Ah! Who, you? Never! Gaston, you have got to pull yourself together.
Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. What is this? Increases number of passengers in every city where your company has a station by 10%.
Trisha joins, she's bidding. We have to bid. Bid. Ding! Ring the bell.
I don't have any money.
Oh, we haven't got any. Shit! We're locked out of the auction.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Someone told me that you were coming. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Did the Mafia exist in 1830?
In some form or another.
Well, they would have been back in Sicily. They hadn't come to America yet.
Yeah, they didn't sound like that. They were just Americans.
We've got a time-traveling Mafia boss to contend with. We're fucked. We're never going to make it. Oh, I only just realised there's coloured dots on the map showing where your enemies are. Let's spy on them. Let's see what's going on down here in Sacramento. In the beautiful Emerald Plains heading off into an azure sea. Oh shit, San Francisco?
Oh, I need to set up one of those the supply things.
What do you mean, where? You haven't got the money. You can't even afford a fucking Hyundai at the
supply tower.
Oh, yeah, resupply for the train.
Why isn't this guy moving? Because...
You haven't resupplied his train.
Oh, no, I need signals. I'm starting to get how the signals work.
When you don't set up a supply tower, your train gets stranded in the desert. You go out there, your driver, his skin is turned to black leather in the sun, and he's like, oh, if only the railway boss had given us the supplies we needed. Oh. And he dies.
I was about to say it kind of works like the Factorio ones, but I think they just work like trains, you know.
I love Factorio. I just wish it loved me back.
It does love you, Scotty. Factorio is life.
When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large.
Now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, because I'm roughly the size of a barge!
I laughed when I was in Barcelona. I missed out on this, but apparently Daniel gave himself salmonella poisoning by eating a bunch of raw eggs.
Oh.
And it's bad, it's a health risk and it's quite serious, and I felt bad, but at the same time, the first thing I thought of was Gaston.
Of course it did.
Wait, hang on a minute, go back. Why is the
I can hire employees. Hey, look at these guys.
Oh. Let's hire Daniel Stone.
Superficiality.
Is it Daniel Stone Moody as like he's got 2 surnames?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get him.
Mr. Stone Moody.
Let's get him. Yeah, pleasure to be your service.
Both of them.
Oh, they're a tag team. They're working together.
No, they're on different trains.
Oh, they wave at each other as they go past.
Yeah.
But since you only go the one rail line, they have to like kind of teeter over and go past each other on the same
train.
They have to one-wheel it.
Managed train.
This train.
Not new train.
No.
Train. How do I fucking just set up what's on the train that I already have?
David has been bamboozled yet again.
Clone train, managed train.
Clone train, shit. Okay.
There we go, thank you. Is he on there now?
I think you need more than one man to work on a train, though.
Managed train. He's not on there. Get in.
Conductor?
Back. Close. Delete train. Assign.
Assign, there we go. You did it.
He's assigned to that train.
How mad would you be right now if loot boxes came up and you had to pay to unlock the,
What?
Oh, loot boxes, you know. Oh, that's really... That would be really picturesque. Go on the first person mode. Oh, I mean, next time we go through that canyon. That would be really cool.
I'm sure it was.
I'm sure it was.
Okay, well, now that I've kind of figured out the train signals...
That's going to look really nice, too. Down there. Okay. No. Oh, look at that. See, the desert has its own style.
Dovakin!
Can we climb to the top of that mountain?
Yes, you can climb to the top
I
of
want
that
to play
mountain.
some more Skyrim.
I do
Not
too.
now, but, you know, just in general.
But I mean, are we playing the same game? Because I feel like we got lost, and then we got the everyone in that city was mad at us.
That adds to the challenge.
No,
Wait,
it
is it
doesn't.
actually unwinnable?
I don't know.
I'll fire it up.
We
and I'll
probably
see.
have to try again.
I'll see
Like
what
start again from the start. You know.
Alright. But David, Tyrone Jenkins. What's his name?
Biggins.
Okay. Oh, quick, go to first person. Now we can see the Canyon of Death. Los Caños de Muerto, as the local Mexicans call it.
In PUBG.
We're going in... Actually, it could be higher, to be honest. But there could be ambushes. Think of the angry Indians down with their fucking bow and
Wait, am I
arrows.
even in the canyon? No, I'm not in the canyon yet.
Oh. Here comes Los Caños de Muerto. We're going in. Bring the horse. Bring the whistle. Go on to it. Are you gonna not ring it just because I called it a horse and not a whistle? You spiteful son of a bitch.
Very tempted. You also said ring the horse. You got both words wrong.
There are pretty flowers in the grass there.
Well, I'm enjoying this this game now. Like when you start setting up the whole thing, and you know, you're not beholden to the tutorial,
Here's the
not
problem.
knowing what you're doing.
Here's the problem I have with games.
Yeah.
I can't make a video the first time I play something because it's like 10 times worse than what's happened here. I'm struggling to learn things and I suck at it, and it takes me a week to learn a game. But then I can't make the video after I've spent a week learning the game because then my passion has gone out of it and I kind of have nothing. I was
Exactly.
like, oh, now I know how the game works. That's great.
Innovations are available. Oh, look at this!
We can build a new train.
Look at this!
Oh, scroll down to the end. I want to see the diesels. Oh, I like
The
this.
Hudson.
I like this game all of a
The
sudden.
Super Hudson.
I know I liked it before, but now I like it more because I see it ends with the diesel.
The safety valve.
Oh, that, I think they might have invented one before then.
Wind tunnel.
You sound like Gordon Ramsay. Welcome to your new covered cab
Covered cab.
and a very nice, very fresh, contemporary oil atomizer.
This is actually very cool.
Oh yeah, it's a tech tree. But
And
it's
you
got
get to
radio.
unlock all this stuff and all
And
these different...
Cowcatcher with a very nice...
detonator.
Oh shit, no! Is that for if... What's the detonator for?
I don't know.
That's if you've
It
had enough...
provides additional safety.
For who? The detonator.
The bell.
Spark arrestor. Prevents Malcar, Jervis, Dunham. Philadelphia, number 51 Dragon, and a very nice Rogers American. Baldwin Decapod. Consolation, son of a bitch. I can't react
In
to
your
that
Renault.
fast. Very nice. And he does this in an alleyway
on
behind
this
the train
train.
station. When I came here,
Locomotive slowed due to missing equipment. Oh, I did.
a driver, you threw him out. You put him on the detonator.
It's probably because I didn't build that supply tower. Look, here you go. Oh, I can't build it on a bridge.
To be honest, see, this is why I don't go to a movie like Mad Max. This is much more exciting to me. You're in the desert, you're building a railroad from the ground up.
One of your
Not
trains
some
is broken.
losers driving
shit.
cars around and shooting at each other. I mean,
The train's
that's...
is broken down.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
This train don't carry no gamblers.
Breakdown.
This train...
Gotta get a voucher.
Breakdown voucher.
I don't actually know what to do with the train.
Oh, we have to get to that train screen. Train management screen? Scream? Fuck.
We all scream for train management.
Get that bulldozer.
This isn't the manage. No, it's fine. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Either I press the right button or it just fixed itself.
You know, I'm impressed with Carson City. There's all this jaunty piano coming out of there. And that's after you got them all drunk.
A stretch of track can only ever be travelled on by one train. Stop signals divide tracks into several sections so that multiple trains can use the same track.
Well, the tracks are divided in America at the moment.
It's just like Factorio. I've actually...
Yeah.
learning about that and kind of just looking at this free play kind of thing, I think this would actually be a really cool multiplayer game.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
Because we'd have our own...
Well, we'll play this multiplayer.
Anyway, that was Railway Empire.
Do you feel like you got to a cusp that you've learned something about the game? You
Yes.
could actually play this now?
Yes, I mean, it took a while, but I mean, that's my fault.
It's good.
All the tutorials fault.
I'll try and
Not
teach
being
myself
very-
how to play a bit of it too, because I mean, we owe them at least a couple of videos. Just
No, we don't.
we don't.
Who do we owe a couple of videos?
The guys that gave us a game to review. Sorry, preview. Anyway. Oh my god.
Bodhi takes critical
shit.
stance. Superstar Freak Show. Dwarves and Giants, the Fat Lady and the Skeleton Man, the Shrunken-Headed Girl and the Elephant Man. Siamese Twins and the Thing. Half man, half woman, the Green Rager and the Woman in the Blue Playsuit. Come and admire these creatures in B.J. Shackham's
Another
fiction.
headline here. David Pierpont Morgan gets whole town drunk. David, the Roofie King, spikes Carson City's drinks, puts them into insensibility,
It wasn't me.
and then takes their cash.
Alright,
Alright.
that's
It looks
Railway
promising.
Empire.
I'd like to play it too, but no.
Whenever it comes out.
They did tell me in the email. I think it doesn't come out till January, maybe?
That's only a month.
Oh
Yeah,
my
there
God,
you go.
that's two. This year's-
Railroad Empire.
Oh, what's a good question? I mean,
What? What's a good question? I don't know what you're talking about anymore.